Today and tomorrow are what I think are huge days for SHIB, huge days for the crypto market, and it's something that you need to be aware of. So obviously, when it comes to price, we did exactly what I thought we might. We did come down, even though we had our bounce yesterday. We actually went back down. We retest the actual 20-day moving average. We retest this bearish trend line, and guess what? We did bounce off this. We showed strength here. This is great. Retracements are important. They're healthy for charts. And SHIB just showed that, again, it has a lot of strength in this level. So right now it's sitting at 5095. And this is while crypto is pretty much flat. There are some alts that are running. That's great, right? BTC is still down 1.6% of the day, but for the most part, we're pretty much flat. So why tomorrow, or why today and tomorrow are big days for the crypto market is because of two things that are happening. So this morning at 7:30 a.m. Central Standard Time, 8:30 Eastern, we are going to be getting the next CPI report. Again, this is an indicator of inflation, what the cost of goods and services are doing. And looking at the expectations, they are expecting to show, again, another period where inflation is in fact cooling. Now, this doesn't mean that, if CPI is dropping, that doesn't mean that the cost of goods and services are coming down. All right. I want people to understand this. I want to make that clear. What it just means is that they're going up at a less rate. We need to understand that a period of massive disinflation is probably not going to happen. Goods and services are going to remain high for maybe ever, right? They may not retrace they likely won't retrace the levels. Let's call it what it is. They won't retrace the levels that they were at before. There's just too much demand out in the market. There's too much capital. So right now, this is basically the new norm that we live in. All right. But what is happening now is, now that inflation is in fact slowing down and we're getting these periods where they're going up less, you can start to have capital stores and wages begin to increase to the point where everything's manageable again. All right. That's essentially what's kind of trying to happen. Not that well yet, but that's what's trying to occur right now. Now, why this report is important is because, again, this provides some insight into what they're going to do in tomorrow's conclusion of the FOMC meeting. Now, if you guys haven't seen this, there is a 98.4% chance currently that we are not getting another interest rate hike. All right. This is a big deal. They've kind of backed off from their stance as far as raising interest rates go, which is a good sign, but it also means that we're probably not still going to see a drop in interest rates for a little while. I don't think we get one either in quarter one or quarter two of this next year. Quarter three is a big question mark. Quarter four is most likely. All right. Again, as always, this is not financial advice. That's just the way the data is looking like right now. But what the most important thing tomorrow is the sentiment. Again, Jerome Powell, he always has his speech after we make it a report with no rate increase. We're like, yeah, this is great. And then he comes out and says, oh yeah, we're still on a long road of battling inflation and all this crap, right? Blah, blah, blah. And it's just more of the same. Now the tone has been shifting a little bit, which has provided some positivity in the market. So hopefully tomorrow, that's a big hopefully, we get some more positive insight and some, yes, we're tackling inflation. Things are looking good. We've been on this path now for months, and we're showing the right things occurring. And I would expect a pop in the crypto market. It looks, I believe, stocks right now in pre-market trading is up with the expectations of a good CPI report. So we'll obviously just have to wait and see. But these things are important, guys. These are going to play an impact in SHIB. They're going to play an impact in BTC. This is providing basically that final sense of direction before we truly enter a bull market. And all this extra crap doesn't really matter. All right. It's a reason why we've talked about it so heavily during the bear market. The economy and its recovery is a pretty big deal. Okay. Now, what I want to remind people of is as we get into this period of economic recovery, the markets, they typically bottom before the economy begins to recover. What that means is that bottoms are likely in. As always, again, this is not financial advice, but it's the reason why I called bottom. I believe like a month and a half, 2 months ago. You guys can search through my videos and look back. But I did say the SHIB bottoms in. I said the ADA bottoms in. I don't think alts have a new low for this cycle. I believe that we may face retracements, right? There's always the possibility, but I believe that we have a lot of clear sailing ahead. So I appreciate you guys as always. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Show your support below, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care.